Hi lovely people! I can't actually sign today because yesterday I was filming for my brand new show, Quintessentially Jessica. Exciting. I don't think I'm actually supposed to tell you much about it, but we were doing some threading of the eyebrows. I was doing that, and because it's quite fine motor work, my hands were then like, you're done for the day. And by day, I apparently mean longer. I like paws. It's like I'm a lion. I'm not a lion, I just have really good hair. It's good hair, though. So, positivity. I'm very conscious when I tell people stories about my life that I don't want to come off as too sad or angry or negative. Not just because, I think that's a bit of a harsh thing to shove into someone's world. Yo, here's my aggression. More just because that's not necessarily a feeling that I relate to my life experience. Some of the things that have happened to me can seem a bit weird. I have this nerve condition and I had a migraine and it pressed on the nerve from this eye and now I'm blind. Okay. And I ran into the sea this time and I fell over. Woo! And I kind of twisted my ankle a bit and then I couldn't walk for a year and a half and I had to be in a wheelchair. Bummer. The thing is, I'm still quite surprised when people have these big, oh my god, kind of reactions to this stuff. But then again, I myself am quite surprised when stuff happens. Like, sometimes one of my organs just decides, I don't want to play ball. I'm off, I'm on holiday, see you later. And it just stops working and then I have to get to hospital a lot. So something like that happens and then when the people around me act like it's a big deal, like, oh my gosh, really? Oh my god, that's so terrible. I'm like, really guys? You're not used to this by now? This isn't, you don't just think this is like daily life? Which is one of the most amazing things about having Claudia in my life because she also does not act like anything is a big deal. One day we're going to sleep and I'm perfectly fine. We wake up in the next morning and I just vomit everywhere. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll give this a quick clean up and I've got to get to work, darling. Bye. There was a wall there. That would have been a lot more dramatic if I'd been able to walk off screen. But my main thing about positivity and negativity is that I don't really like carrying around negative feelings in my little heart and in my soul. I like to take the positive things wherever I go. So I take the happy things that I see in life, like people helping other people, adorable little children, or that feeling I get inside when Claudia comes home and Walter's like, yeah, you are the best person ever. Which I'm not going to lie, he doesn't actually do when I walk in the door, but it's okay, because I just love it when he loves to see her, because I love to see her too. So that makes sense. But the thing is, and I don't think this is something that just relates to someone with a health condition or disability, that you kind of need the positives. You need those nice things. You need to hold them inside you and walk around with them because then if something negative does happen, you've got some backup. Something awful happens and what, all you've got is negativity and you'll be like, raw, you've hurt me with your negative feelings. I will throw these negative feelings at you, but also they're the only feelings that I have to feel inside, so I'll just be negative. Whereas, if you have lots of happy, positive feelings, and then someone hits you with some negativity, you can be like, oh, well, that sucks to be you, doesn't it? Well, I got some positive feelings. I'm gonna go and watch the puppies now. Oh, it's a sunflower. Because seriously, guys, there's a lot of bad stuff in the world. Bad stuff happens. Some days, I have bad hair days. And some days I struggle with my cognitive brain function and I'm not entirely sure how to make sure that words go in like an order. I don't know why my finger's pointing now. Neuropathy is really weird. So yes, on a macro level, life is kind of scary and kind of awful. There are like really big countries in the world that have things like nuclear weapons. We could be hit by a nuclear weapon. But no, I don't genuinely think that. What's the point of being scared? Being hit by a nuclear bomb, you've been hit by a nuclear bomb, you're not gonna know. You're dead. Tangent. Sorry. Yes, so on a macro level, world, unfair, quite unequal, We have a very, very long way to go in terms of creating a world that has equal and fair societies for all people, where everyone has exactly the same chances in life the minute they're born, because that is not currently the case in the world. My point is, if we don't look at the good in the world and the positives around us and carry those with us, how can we ever be strong enough to then help the world to do any good? And even if you're a hugely selfish person, how can you help yourself unless you've got that strength within you that comes from focusing on wonderful, positive things? Whatever they may be, wherever you find happiness in the world, carry it with you. Because being positive is self-care. Putting on your oxygen mask first, so then you can put on the mask for the world. So, what do you think? Can being happy and positive actually make the world a better place? Let me know what you think. Subscribe for more, and I look forward to seeing you soon.